Assalamualaikum. My name is HIDAYAH binti Muhammad Alfiah. So today I'm going to present about the introduction of our project in additive manufacturing, which is a mountain bike frame. So basically, what is a mountain bike? So as you know, the mountain bike is similar to the common bike on the road. However, the mountain bike can improve the endurance efficiency on rugged terrain. But how is the mountain bike can improve? By having longer lasting wheels, better brakes, lower climb speeds, big knobby pneumatics, straight gears, suspension gauge, but sometimes it also consists of back suspension to have a smooth trail. So basically, the components of the bike frame are usually machine built. The components can be assembled manually or using the machine. So the process involves such as the hand bracing or welding, but it also uses rivets, fasteners, hinge, glues or plastic binders to join the components to the bike frame. As I mentioned earlier, there are many parts or many components and many processes involved to build a mountain bike or to build a bike frame. So it takes time. It takes time to build a mountain bike. So the problem statement is the number of components and process involved producing a mountain bike frame will affect the production time. So the material and various of geometric parts will affect the weight of mountain bike frame. So for our objectives, we want to improve the knowledge and application of additive manufacturing through literature review to design a mountain bike frame with a lighter and smaller number of parts to design for additive manufacturing principles and approaches, to analyze and improve the manufacturing process of mountain bike frame using additive manufacturing approach through literature review. So basically, first we will study about the application, about the knowledge of additive manufacturing from previous study, or it's based on a literature review. And then after we understand deeper and gain the knowledge, we will apply and start to design the initial design, and then we go through the design analysis. And suppose for this additive manufacturing, we have to fabricate the product, but however, because of the pandemic of COVID-19, so we cannot do the product itself. So we skip the fabricate parts. We just skip to the manufacturing process. So we will propose a suitable or appropriate additive manufacturing technology to build a mountain bike frame. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IRATU Binti Muhammad Isa and I will present about the literature review for this project. Mountain bike is the bicycle is intended for the off-road riding industry with a mountain bike. Mountain bikes share similarities but add technologies intended to increase route trail stability and performance. Usually, they have a suspension gauge, long canopy tubing, more robust roller, tougher brakes, straight, extra-wide handlebars to improve balance and conference over road strings, less steps, climbing gear ratios, and even rear suspensions to make the trail very smooth. They are the modern design of the mountain bike. Firstly is gear, a tool wheel that works with others to alter the relations between the speed of the driving mechanism. Next is geometry. In cycling geometry, the critical angle are the head angle and the angle of tube, which is the angle of seat tube. Furthermore, many modern mountain bikes have a full suspension configurations called the dual suspension, which means both the front and the rear wheel have a shock absorber in some way while the wheel is connected to the bicycle. This makes for a better journey, so the front and the back wheel can now go up and down to absorb the strength of barrier from impacting the tire. And lastly is disc brake. Many modern mountain bikes are braked with disc. This provided much better stopping power, which is less head pressure is needed to modulate the braking, particularly under adverse conditions over the rim brake as they lie in the center of the wheel on wheel hub. They are the type of material of the mountain bike frame. Firstly is steel. Steel is the mother of the product of manufacturing. It is extremely strong, very hard, quick to use and inexpensive to make. Secondly is aluminium. Aluminium is a solid or so strong as steel, but aluminium alloy has nearly a third of the mass. Early frame were defined as a non-nourish as a tubing dimensions identical to be more standard steel were added. Improvement in material rigidity had not been taken into considerations and substantially flexed. And furthermore is titanium. Titanium is very plentiful but wood is required for the tubing used for frame to be processed and converted. And lastly is carbon fiber reinforced polymer, which is CFRP. CFRP is unbelievable in terms of strength and rigidity, allowing very light frame to be made.
Now I will talk about methodology. Reverse engineering is a powerful tool for additive manufacturing. The combination of the two can greatly enhance product design and shorten product development cycle. Reverse engineering and 3D printing for the fastest prototyping process. Descriptions. This mountain frame is made solely from SSC alloy multi-conified tube joined by using the ID welding. For mechanism of the product, with 74-degree seat tube angle that keeps you in the ideal pedaling position. Recommended for of 120 millimeters, and also typically medium size are 54 or 56 centimeter, which is ideal for the man. For the function of the product, when you look at the bicycle, it is easy to see that the frame is the most important part of the bicycle. But not only is the frame the one that holds the entire bike and together and allow you to sit on and steer it. For the seat tube, it is typically used to describe a frame size, and for the top tube, offer an indication of the cockpit's length when seated, and for the seat stay to achieve the appropriate position over the bottom bracket for efficient seated pedaling. For the product structure, frame of a bicycle is the biggest and the most important component. The frame is said to be very important because it is connected to all part of the bicycle. For bill of materials on the table, look at the carbon steel content of less than 0.2% and no other alloying element. And for the low alloy steel, carbon content of more than 0.2% and further alloying element below 5%. And for the high alloy steel, individually alloy element at over 5%. Therefore, for this frame building, only high alloy steel are used, which is the best meet the specification requirement of dynamic cycling. The weakness of the product casting will greatly reduce the strength of the steel and reduce the service of bicycle. Weight also difficult to reduce the weight of the steel frame to less than 1,600 grams. The cost of the frame depends on the size and their weight. For the mechanism of proposed design, the frame is optimized for 29 Earths, but still fit to 27.5 inch of wheels. The frame requires a staff of 120 to 140 mm and is designed with a dropper. Frame also manufactured from 3AI to 2.5V titanium, and the frame also comes with extra medium size. Next, for the AM system, 3D printing provides a better way to produce parts from titanium. The 3D printing also can be used to manufacture the functional bicycle components. The greatest advantage of 3D printing is the design flexibility to provide, which make it particularly attractive to bicycle manufacturer, and also give them the opportunity to optimize the bicycle performance.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afiq bin Yusuf and I will discuss about discussion. First, the old design. The bike frame is manufactured by part and it is combined by using welding. The most common material for an old mountain bike frame is made up of aluminium and steel. Each material had its own benefit and performance to the user. The design, however, is more or less the same for each material. For the old design, the frame is rigid because of the material used. The new design. The bike frame is manufactured by using titanium as a whole frame by using rapid prototyping. With additive manufacturing, complex design can be made with high precision. In the new design, the top down and seat tube will be hollower than the old design. With hollower tube, the weight of the frame can be reduced significantly. Design of mountain bike frame, which is manufactured by rapid prototyping, also is more futuristic compared to the old design. Part reduction. The old design. In the frame of old design, there are approximately 6 parts which will construct a frame such as top tube, seat tube, down tube, head tube, seat tray and chain tray. The parts are manufactured by using conventional process and will be welded together to form one main part. The new design. For the new design frame, there is just one part of the frame. The additive process, which is the SLM, will create the bike frame as one main part without creating different parts. There will be no joining process due to the additive process. Part reduction of the new design will affect many aspects such as the weight reduction and the manufacturing costs. The feasibility. The new design of mountain bike frame is feasible by using selective laser melting process. For example, SLM Solution, which is a German manufacturer for 3D printing, create a prototype of a 500 times 280 times 850 mm SLM machine. The material of the product, which is the titanium, is also feasible by using the selected processing method. Titanium is often used as the raw material for SLM powder to create product because of its mechanical strength, low elastic modulus, fatigue resistant, and good wear resistant. The improvement made. The material used is titanium instead of steel to provide a smooth vibration damp ride. The new design offers reduction in the part count. There are approximately 6 parts in the old design, but it is reduced to one main part only. The new bike frame consists of hollow tube compared to old design. Titanium can be slightly heavy than carbon fiber, but when hollower tube are made, the weight of the cost of the frame can be reduced significantly. Economic analysis. The quality of the new mountain bike frame will be high because it is manufactured by using a high precision machine, which is the SLM. If the parameters are set correctly, the surface quality of the frame will be high compared to other process. When producing a product by using SLM, the price of the frame can be slightly reduced, but still, the initial cost is high. The usage of additive process in manufacturing can be economical when we know about the fixed costs despite the higher variable costs. FEA analysis. This figure shows the FEA analysis which has been conducted by using SolidWorks software. As we can see from the drawing, a force of 100 Newton is applied on the seat tube and the head tube to represent a person load. A fixed geometry, which is the green color arrow, is added to the component to represent both tire load and the pedal load.
I'm Ikhwan bin Roslim, so I will be explaining on the conclusion and the explanation. So first, the conclusion is, in this project, the objective is to improve the knowledge and application of additive manufacturing is achieved through the literature review of multiple journals throughout this project. Other than that, the design of a mountain bike frame is able to be designed become lighter and smaller number of parts through design for additive manufacturing principles and approaches. And finally, the new design also have been analyzed and improved the manufacturing process of mountain bike frame using additive manufacturing approaches through the literature review. Using selective laser melting, lighter new design mountain bike frame is able to be produced. For the recommendations, based on the discussion of this project, the use of titanium as the material to produce the mountain bike frame are very costly. For further study and research, a survey needs to be conducted to find new material that have the same mechanical strength, low elastic modulus, fatigue resistant, and good wear resistant, but with low cost. The time taken for the printing of the mountain bike frame also need to be reduced in order to increase the productivity of the selective laser melting process. And finally, the seat stream model has to be redesigned in order to avoid overbending of the mountain bike frame. That is all from us. Thank you.